everyone. So what you just saw me do was making lunch for work, my very first day of work in the US. Now, if you be keeping up with my first of all, hi, my name is Tega and welcome to my immigration life here in the US. Sorry, I always forget to introduce myself. For some reason, I just think everybody knows me. Like, who am I? So anyway, that was me fixing lunch to take to work. So if you watched a couple of my videos in the last maybe 1 or 2 weeks, you will know that my goal, my dream here in the US is always has been to be an entrepreneur. But in the meantime, bills have to be paid. You got to pay the bills. And best case scenario is not to be having to, bring Nigerian money and then spend in the US. So bottom line is I got a job, my very first job. I've lived in the US before, but this is my first time working here and paying bills because last time I was here, I was living with my mommy and daddy and they were paying for everything. So anyway, so I'm getting a job. I got a job. I'm just blabbering at this point. So the thing with YouTube is, it's not like riding a bike. You really have to start all over again. When you leave for a long time and you come back, it's like I have to start it like I've never done this before. So anyway, tomorrow is first day of work. I just did lunch for Thursday and Friday. I'm working Thursday and Friday. And I want to be able to just pick up and go in the morning. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, it's basically what so many people do when they first get to the US, which is care. I have never done this before. I am so nervous. People have been asking everybody, even my friend in the UK, like, how is this going to be like? What am I going to be expecting? I have never done it before. So yeah, I'm very anxious to know what it's like. But like I said, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta pay the bills. So yeah, work starts tomorrow and I'm gonna be taking you guys with me to work. Obviously, I'm not gonna be filming any clients because privacy things, but I'm gonna take you with me on the morning drive, and see what's up. It's a 12-hour shift, so that's long. That's why I have my meal packed and I add a few snacks, just. And if you're wondering what I was packing, that's me trying to stay on my high protein, low carb diet, which is something I'm trying. It helps me to not gain too much weight. So far, I haven't been very successful at it, but I'm hoping to do better. So yeah, from the last time I was on here, we talked about business. And yes, if you have been following my videos, you know that business is the goal, it's my passion. So this is me trying to get into the system, understand what it's about, and then make some money while I'm doing that, while we are keeping our eye on the price. This light's bugging. Okay, that's better. So yeah, you guys, let me know in the comment section if you're an immigrant and you have any tips for me at this point. I'm open to it because as far as care is concerned, especially, I've been like, what's it gonna be like? What am I gonna do? So I don't know, but I will let you know how it goes for sure. So you guys go with me to work tomorrow and then you'll come back with me from work, so that would be good. Funny enough, interestingly enough, my children are already working, so they're already like, oh, mom, it's not a big deal. They're not doing care anyway, but they're working and making money, so that's good. And yeah, what else has been happening? Also, I'm more settled now. We moved. You might have home tour somewhere in I don't know. My sister filmed it. I don't know what she wants to do with it. But if she edits it and gives it to me, then I will definitely post it. So you might find a home tour thing somewhere on my channel. But we moved, so we're a bit more settled now. We are in our own place, getting to basically more settled. So yeah, what else has happened? And the kids are in school. Okay, yes. So I talked earlier about my children's school in Nigeria and how they're going to finish. So it's a private university for my son is in final year, my daughter is in the third year. So basically what's going to be happening at this point is they're going to be having their classes online. We haven't gotten to exam part yet, so I don't know how the school plans to administer the exams, but so far classes are going on, everything is going on well, and I'm so appreciative of the school for giving them that opportunity, because I mean, after going to school till 400 level, you cannot now leave it and come and start again, you know. So I'm excited about that. I said I was going to update you guys on what we decided to do with their school, so that's what it is. They are going to school online, so they have their classes most times. It's quite early, very early in the morning. Sometimes they wake up at 3, sometimes for classes, but then they have the whole morning to chill and relax. They don't work till later in the afternoon, so it works out perfectly for them. What else? My Smalley, my last born, is in school. I'm doing school run again. Yeah, they do have school buses, but fortunately or unfortunately, I don't even know if it's a blessing or what it is, but apparently I live too close to the school to be able to have him take the bus, so I have to drive him to school. It's not close enough to walk, you have to drive, then it's too close for the school bus. So make that make sense. I mean, I'm going to try again in like a week and see if it's something we can work around, but for now, yeah. So I'm going to work tomorrow. My husband will be doing school runs, and that will be that for now. So if you're interested in seeing how, you know, basically I'm adjusting to life in the UK, how we are starting a business here in the UK, and never that, what am I talking about? Who is in the UK? Sorry. If you're interested in that was so funny. Why did I say UK? If you're interested in seeing how we get settled and, you know, with job, business here in the US, then you keep watching, subscribe, and put on post notification, then you know whenever I post a video, and join this happy, nice family. And please forgive me for my inconsistencies. I would love to say it's never going to happen, but I don't know. That I just don't know. Sometimes, you know. Hopefully it doesn't. Thank you guys. So yeah, it's late now. I'm going to bed. I just wanted to update you guys on what we'll be doing for the rest of the vlog. I'm just going to take you with me to work and back home. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Hello people, it's morning and I'm getting ready for work. Hi, it's morning. I'm in the car ready to go to work. I'm just letting the car warm up a bit so that, you know, let everything that has been frozen melt. Yeah, so but while I'm doing this, I'm just thinking to myself, like, in this weather, it's so cold outside, tell me why we do not just normalize lying in bed and covering our head with blankets and just chilling. Why must we toil? So yeah, let's go get them. Good morning. So this is the next day of my first day of work. I thought I was going to be able to film more, but the challenge of filming was that I was leaving when it was dark and coming back when it was dark. So even when I was leaving work, I was, you know, trying to film, but it was too dark. I couldn't even get any footage. So yeah, I think that's the only part of, you know, this weather, the winter, I don't like. I don't mind the cold that much. At least so far, not so much. But just it's always dark. It's dark in like 8 o'clock in the morning, and by 4 5 in the evening it's dark again already. So I leave when it's dark and I come back when it's dark. I can't wait for summertime because it's depressing. Okay, so now so I did resume for work, and I wanted to just share some of the things I um experienced during my first day of work. So the questions I've been asking is, oh, am I gonna be able to do this? Like, oh my God, I've never done this. Because to be honest, I've heard some not so great stories, and I've just been like, what if I have to, clean somebody's poop and all of that? Because even my children's poop, I did not like changing diaper. It wasn't something I liked. But this is different because even though I did not need to do that, my client doesn't really have any of those issues. She's quite independent. She had a surgery, and so she's just a fall risk, but she's okay. She's independent. Even though I didn't have to do any of that, after spending a day with her, I just realized that I wouldn't even have minded, because when you come from a place of love and care and kindness, and you use that as your motivation for what you do, then you don't you wouldn't mind doing. I personally, I feel like I wouldn't even mind it at all. So yeah, that's the one thing I think has changed from starting work. Actually doing it, I wouldn't mind it, because this is like you're caring for somebody, a human being. Yeah, so yeah, that's different. Um, Other than that, what else? What else? What else? What else happened? It's There's a lot of sitting and not doing much, which honestly I even prefer when like I'm moving around and doing something. So there's a lot of sitting, there's a lot of downtime. I don't mind it. I might just need to get like an iPad or something that would occupy my time. So yes, there's a lot of downtime, which is not bad, but what else? Um, yeah, it's not a very exciting job. It's kind of boring, but the pay isn't bad, to be honest. So, if you're thinking of coming to the US, I'm sure it's the same in the UK and in Canada too. Care job is something you can just jump into first, quick, 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 before you even get settled or decide what it is you want to do, which is really what I'm doing. Before at least it's something that you can do and be making money right away. So yeah, that was my first day of work, guys. I'm so glad I could share this with you. Thank you for watching. On this channel, for the next few videos, I'm going to be showcasing my immigrant life, showing people what life is like for me settling down in the US. And if this is something that you're interested in seeing, then please put on post notification, post notification. Put on post notification on, so that you know whenever I post a video and you don't miss it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again in my next video. Bye bye.